Hi everyone, it's Jason. I'm so excited today to be sharing the video with you. We took Lil Red from looking like this wonderful piece to becoming the US Olympic Gold Edition commemorative special edition. That is a dealer installed option that was in partnership with GM. Most people don't know exists, and you guys get to see what it looks like firsthand in 2026, 30 years later after this kit came out. Hope that you guys like the video. Let me know what you think. Make sure you watch till the end. You're not going to want to miss this upgrade. She goes from looking great to even better. Alright, so we have one piece of it on so far. Sorry we didn't get it on camera earlier, but we did take some photos of it. This is the special edition that we went with. And the slogan for the Olympics, obviously, is go for the gold. So with that clue, we will leave you, and tomorrow we will add more. Alright, so as you can see where the letters are inlaid into the body cladding, the molding here, we are going to upgrade the letters from bland to BAM. And so as you can see, we got the GranDamn US Olympic Edition badging on the fender, and it's on both sides of the fenders. We're gonna go ahead and inlay these gold colored letters and make her pop. And this is gonna be a multi-step process. So we got our little kit here, and in our kit we got some Q-tips. We got isopropyl alcohol for the cleaning, because you wanna make sure that your surface is clean so you get good adhesion. And yeah, so we're gonna just start off by cleaning out the letter surface as best as we can. Damn. Because you want to make sure that you get good adhesion on these letters. And what's great about this is the paint in this area is already starting to peel a little bit. So we're going to be able to cover that up and just protect that from any further damage. Alright, so as you guys can see, we got our letters here, and this is going to really make this pop. So it's individually spaced out, each and every letter, for the most part. We're going to go ahead and start installing them here. We're going to start here with the passenger side, and we're going to work our way over to the driver's side once we're done with these. Now, another thing that I forgot to mention, you want to make sure you have a microfiber cloth when you do this as well, just to make sure you're not putting your fingers directly on the letters, because you're going to get smudges, obviously, and it's going to mess up the gold paint finish. This is just going to heat up the surface so we get some better adhesion. And then we're going to go ahead and start with our letter installation here. Alright, so we got the first letter in there, just like that. We got the D. So we're going to start from reverse. As you can see, we already put the D in there just so we can see what it looks like. It's going to take a while. I anticipated this would take at least an hour or two. Honestly, that wasn't so bad. We just pop the letters out. Should careful with all the adhesive, because you know, you don't want to peel any off letters we need or any of that good stuff. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put, this is RAN. Obviously don't want to lose these letters because they're really cool. They definitely make it stand out. Damn, that looks good, doesn't it? Now I kind of screwed up beforehand and tried to peel the adhesive off of this one on accident. Like, I didn't know, because I'm a goofball. And hopefully I didn't fuck up the adhesive. So. Boom. All right, so we got the word grand on there, looking grand. Now when you're doing this, I use the back side of the letters to basically cut the adhesive backing off. Because if you do it the other way, you're gonna rip the adhesive straight off the piece that you need. And you don't wanna do that, obviously. And there is AM. I got cat hair on me. And you want to make sure that the letters line up, obviously, because you get one shot to do it. Boom. The last letter to go is the E. And what's great is these letters were literally made just for this. So they fit perfectly. So you can't really misalign them because they're cut exactly for this spot of the car. And that's really cool too. Alright, we got this last piece here, the middle of the E. And we have a bunch more that we're gonna add on. This is a whole graphics kit. So we are gonna install, this is like part one, and we're gonna install it in pieces until the special edition is complete. Alright, we'll go like this. That adhesive's trying to shift off the letters, so you gotta make sure it goes in right. I totally just goofed. I forgot to warm up this side. That's okay. They should be okay. It's not too cold out. It's like 60, 64, somewhere in there. And now we are literally gonna do the exact same thing on this side. So first off, we gotta clean the surface so we get good adhesion from all of our parts. Then we can put the other letters on. Now, yeah, I know some of you guys are gonna say, but your paint isn't perfect. Well, that is correct. Paint is not perfect, but we're gonna go ahead and mask these off when we do the paint because these letters are ultimately gonna stay on the car for the rest of its life, ideally, until the finish gets to a point where we can't use them anymore, and then we'll take them off and repaint them. But until then, we use what we got. And honestly, on this side, paint looks way better. It almost looks like the car saw the sun mostly on the passenger side. And I say that I like the passenger side and the trunk, because the bumper and the spoiler. Alright, so we got that all done. Wipe it all down. Warm up our surface just a little bit. That way we get good adhesion. And just one by one we apply them. Now, you can do this any way you want to. There are, I'm sure, several ways to doing this, but this is the way I'm doing it here. Of the special editions that they've made for the Grand Am, the kits. So this is one of them, and the other one is gonna go into the stash as my backup just in case. These are literally plastic, so you want to be careful, because if you break them, then the painted finish gets damaged, and that'll be bad. So don't do that. Goodness gracious, that took forever. Boom. Dang, that looks good, doesn't it? So I literally brought out a chair to do this, and I've been neglecting the chair. Alright, so the next part is we're going to clean this surface right here, because we have this super sweet badge that we're going to throw on the back. And we're obviously going to have to polish it after, but we're going to throw this on the back. Put it right here. Something like that. Place the letters there with the same gold color that we have on the side panels there. Put it right where the scratch is in the paint. That's where we want it to go. And this, same thing as the others, just got the adhesive on the back. We're gonna go ahead and peel that off real fast, and we'll pop this on. Back, my goodness. All right, so we gotta make sure that we put this, it's gonna be off-centered because we don't have two. It only comes with one in this kit. So we gotta figure out exactly where we want it the first time. I mean, I'd love it there, but the curve, it won't allow it to lie flat, so it's gotta lie flat. Probably do it right here. Yeah, that work? Yeah, that's where it goes on the kit, so I'm gonna install this right there. Hold it on there for like 10-15 seconds. Just make sure it's bonded well enough to the car. Boom. And that is now permanently affixed to the car. I totally forgot to record, but just finished taking off the adhesive. So the easiest way to do this is just get a simple heat gun. What I used is a phone repair tool. They're called plastic spudgers, and this hook tool here, and ultimately I use this to kind of pull the letters away while I use the plastic spudger to get behind and scrape the adhesive. And this is what is left. So we're going out with the silver, and we're going to put some gold on here to match the badge there. So a few more moments and we'll have that on, and we'll show you guys what it looks like. Now the next thing we're going to apply are these lovely rings. Same thing, painted gold to match the rest of the trim, and we're gonna go ahead and pop these on. Put it up a little bit like here. Make sure it's the center as it can be. These feel like they don't want to stay. And if they don't, that's fine. You know, this is 30-year-old adhesive. It's fine. If they come off, I'll have to order some more, or have some more made or something. Now we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. We have her. Part girl, looking extra shiny. I still can't believe I dropped it and broke and like scratched it. It's fine. So we got the rings on. We're gonna keep the USA off for now, just until we get a chance to do that later. But now she is a US Olympic edition. She's looking shiny. So this one's gonna be a lot of fun. I have to take off all this trim right here on all four corners and replace it. And it is obviously adhesed on there. It's been on there for almost 30 years, so it's going to be a lot of fun to get this off. We have to do it in all four corners too, which makes it even more enjoyable. So for this process, what we're using our heat gun, same thing as the lettering, we're using this pry tool, and then we're using our plastic spudger, and we're getting behind slowly but surely, just heating it up, loosening the adhesive, and taking all this off. And just like that, we have our first piece off. Now we have to go and clear a fresh bed for the new adhesive and cut the new trim to size. So that's the next part. All right, and just like that, we got this first side out. Now we have to get this surface cleaned, and then we're gonna go ahead and cut our trim piece to fit the exact same size as the other one here. So that'll be next. So we ended up getting that side finished too. It took a little longer than we wanted, but we managed to do the back side. So now we just gotta cut these to shape, to fit, and clean the surfaces and then pop them in. So you guys will get to see that here first. Now, here comes the fun part. This is the gold colored trim. And it's just plastic trim, just like the one that was on there, except for this one is gold instead of the silver color. That silver was honestly peeling off. I don't know if it showed very well on the video. When you look at the old one, here, let's get it zoomed out, and then you look at the new one, just how much better they're gonna look here. So we're gonna go ahead and get this cut to the same size roughly, and we're gonna start installing these on the rear bumper. And just like that, we got our first piece of trim on. And it's hard to see it, but if you can see it, it is gold. Colored anyway. And just like that, this side of the bumper is now done.